Hi everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony and we have to talk about Momma Dee from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta coming for Porsha again. But this time she tells Porsha to get her education first before she tried to come for her and her son Scrappy. Now before we get into her recent live, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. So this story comes from the Neighborhood Talk, one of my most favorite blogs on Instagram, and they captured Momma Dee going live where she talked about Porsha. Now, I'm going to give my commentary later. I kind of feel like Momma Dee, she may forget how this all started, but let's go ahead and play the clips. And I'm going to go through, we're going to start with the most recent update, which is Momma Dee. Then we're going to get into Scrappy and then Porsha's post when Momma Dee started everything by introducing Drew for a show, but Porsha catches a stray. All right, so I'm gonna mute my mic so that there's not an echo, and definitely everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. All right, please hit the like button. Thank you.
Me and Drew, we good. All this stuff comes from y'all. Me and Drew having a gig together. And I said, I can't believe Porsha's coming after you for her baby's father hot dog stand. And now it just went. So Porsha came at me and I went back at her, but he came for me too, he hit me, but he got off of me. And he said, I fucks with Scrappy. So let me tell you something. For you to get on, period, with two bitches, you were wrong. That's why, y'all, Scrappy came at his ass. So if I were them, stay the fuck back. Because I'm not going to say nothing past this. But if I see or I hear something, if me and Drew, we good. All this stuff comes from y'all. Me and Drew having a gig together. And I said, I can't believe Porsha's coming after you for her baby's father hot dog stand. And now it just went. So Porsha came at me and I went back at her, but he came for me too, he hit me, but he got off of me. And he said, I fucks with Scrappy. So let me tell you, I would learn Black American history before you come at Momma Dee. Hear about why Rosa Parks didn't lose her seat. Hear why when slavery was abolished, that it was learned in certain counties in Georgia. So if you don't know that, if you ain't did your study, if you're not a college graduate, because my major was, okay, let me hear you. Woohoo, was biology. My minor was history, and that is including Black history and American history. Unfortunately, I would learn Black American history before you come at Momma Dee. Hear about why Rosa Parks didn't lose her seat. Hear why when slavery was abolished, that it was learned in certain counties in Georgia. So if you don't know that, if you ain't did your study, if you're not a college graduate, because my major was, okay, let me hear you. Woohoo, was biology. My minor was history, and that is including Black history. And
housewives of Atlanta bitches always be talking shit about love and hip hop folk. I be sitting there looking, I be like, why am I seeing this on Instagram? Like, Real Housewives motherfucker getting that. I be like, cuz y'all on a whole nother network, but y'all didn't even make, man, listen, bro, listen. But we ain't even hurting over here. Like, everybody good, just like y'all good, but y'all ain't trying to see us on no negative shit, though. Y'all ain't trying to see our women on no negative shit. Y'all stay in y'all little humble places. Stay in y'all humble places. Y'all don't want to see none of our women on that ignorant shit. Y'all, Porsha, oh yeah, you got it, my mama. I heard, yeah, she got it too, but she was just being a mama. But I guarantee you, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about who your baby daddy is, who your husband is. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, I'm the one. Housewives of Atlanta bitches always be talking. That nigga can come holler at me. Cause we all negative. I be negative. I go all the way negative. And I'll be there for your husband or your baby daddy or whoever. But I ain't gonna lie, your baby daddy did say he fuck with me, so I fuck with him too. I really do fuck with him cause I see what he be doing before all this shit right here. So I respect her, but hey man, listen. Mom Dukes is off, man. That shit off the table at all times. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just handle my business. Get about 8 bitches, 8 ugly bitches, 8 ugly bitches. Have them come run up on you. You know what I'm saying? See what's really good. You want to holler at the old lady? I got some young people about your height. You know what I'm saying? About your side. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing, man. I just be want to talk shit. I ain't got shit to talk about. That nigga can come holler at me. Cause we all negative. I be negative. I go all the way negative. And I'll be there for your husband or your baby daddy or whoever. But I ain't gonna lie, your baby daddy did say he fuck with me, so I fuck with him too. I really.
Yeah. You know, she got her and Porsha. They got some mess going on. You know. I don't know what's going on with Porsha this season. Check. But she accused of Drew for taking her hot dog lady. You know, I don't know why she think Drew want a hot dog lady. Yeah. It's all good because Momma Dee speak that truth. Y'all give it up for Drew Cigar. Can I get a witness tonight? Oh my goodness.
So thank you, Neighborhood Talk, for capturing Momma Dee's latest live and then compiling all of the different steps to where we are today. Okay. So first of all, Momma Dee is hilarious. Now, whenever I see her, I think about Michelle Obama saying that she watches Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and that we all know a Momma Dee. So I do think of that now. And then her response to Michelle Obama was much love from the palace. And everybody was cracking up over that. So we see that Momma Dee actually started the whole back and forth between herself and Porsha. Now, Momma Dee, I honestly feel like you retelling moments of Black history, it sounds pretty much the way that Porsha tells Black history. You know, it's where it's kind of fuzzy, and I just don't remember hearing that in class ever. Now, I know Porsha looked a lot more ridiculous because she was extremely serious. She thought that slaves simply could just board a train to freedom. And, you know, Porsha, bless her heart, I don't know why she would think it was that easy. When the slaves were being beaten, they were being unalived, the women were being the R word, you know, raped. I don't know why she thought just, you know, whenever they were tired of all of that, all they had to do was just board the train and bye-bye. You know, I don't know why Porsha thought that. But see, that is how Momma Dee is like dragging her in her latest live, saying, you know, when you become educated in Black history, you know, then you come for me. And according to Momma Dee, she was saying that she went to school and studied biology. She was going to be a doctor? And then I'm assuming, and her minor was history. That is hilarious. But Momma Dee, I feel like she's very entertaining. You can just laugh, kind of laugh it off. I know Bambi gets really upset with her. And years ago, when Scrappy dated Erica Dixon, Erica definitely would get into it with Momma Dee. She sounds very controlling. I always felt like she actually feels like her son isn't the brightest, isn't the smartest. And I think she's so concerned about a woman like running him and telling him what to do. And that bothers her. So, in order to make sure he's not getting ran by another woman, she interjects herself into his life, into his discussions, into his arguments, which is why she mentioned Porsha on her live. Now, when Scrappy interjected, I know at the end of his live, he said, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking ish because I ain't got ish to talk about. I'm glad that he did that at the end because he was like really doing a lot. And I was concerned that he would infuriate Dennis and Dennis would say something. But at the end, he made very light of it. But I want to say, Scrappy, it sounds like to me, I don't think you really have watched the Atlanta Housewives over the years, because if you did, you would know that Porsha is not afraid to fight. Okay. What did Candy and Todd called her? The street fighter. They called her the street fighter. And it was season 9 when a former guy worked for Candy. His name was, it wasn't Willie. It was, I can't think of the guy's name, but he made a post suggesting that Candy was fake. And then he visited Phaedra saying that he had a grievance. He didn't get paid all of his money before he no longer worked for her. And I think Porsha had some, if that's the scene where Candy and Todd, they start off discussing that guy and then they talk about Porsha. And Todd goes, Porsha popped a bitch for less. I can't remember what exactly made him say that. It was a funny scene with Candy and Todd. But Scrappy, I think you should go back and you should watch season 6, The Reunion. Watch season 8, Phaedra's Christmas Party. Porsha, I'm gonna say alleged because she sent a cease and desist letter to the blogger Lakeisha the other day. So allegedly, she like ran out and chased Jamie, who's she's on YouTube and Instagram as well. She produces like for Sweet Tea and Candy's YouTube content. Jamie, she's very talented, very articulate. She like put her hands on her. So Scrappy, don't assume that like Porsha can't take anybody. Like she can, and she's not afraid to. But I thought that he definitely did the most. And I don't know why Momma Dee had to go live again after him. But I think it's because she always feels like she has to like cape for her son. I think she's the one who lacks confidence in him. That's why she's always interjecting whenever he opens his mouth. But like, I think that it's entertaining, sort of, kind of, but I don't think that Porsha likes it. And I think that Dennis wouldn't like it either, because I think that he's kind of protective of Porsha as the mother of his child. What do you think about this back and forth? Do you think that Scrappy went too far with what he said about saying he was going to get girls to jump her? I know that he said he was just talking ish because he doesn't have anything else to talk about. But do you think that he went too far? Do you find what Momma Dee says is pretty much, nobody really cares because she's just kind of talking ish, and Porsha should just ignore her at this point? Thank you so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.